Hi, this morning I'm going to be checking out a spider burrow to see if there's an occupant in here. This is a raised bed in my backyard in Delaware, Ohio, and I noticed a suspicious looking hole that I think might be a hygrosa spider burrow, wolf spider. I'm going to see whether we can actually determine if she's home and maybe get some video. Okay, so here's our suspect burrow. It's just to the left of this flag. You can see that the flag was placed earlier so I could relocate it, but it sees that the opening is actually pretty circular, and there's just a little bit of silk around the edge, so I think it's probably a spider burrow. I'm guessing it's probably hygrosa. I'll give you a close-up here in just a second. Okay, now I think you can see the spider burrow here in my Swiss chard row, and what I'm going to do is a little trick that was taught me by Alan Brady. It was actually out in Colorado that he pointed this out to me. If you find something that looks like it might be a spider burrow, if you put a blade of grass into the actual burrow, many spiders, not all of them, not every time, but usually they'll actually evict that piece of grass. And seeing the motion in the grass as they fiddle with it, and or seeing the grass come backing out of the burrow, tells you whether it's occupied or not. But the best part is you can just leave the grass there and go searching for more burrows and come back. And if you find a burrow where the grass is out, then you know there's an occupant, and if it's something you're interested in, maybe you'll want to dig her up. Okay, I've found myself a little grass blade here. I'm going to stick it down in. If I can get it far enough down, possibly annoying to the spider. And we'll see what happens. It isn't necessarily going to be an immediate thing. I think I can perceive some action here. Looks like the blade is moving. Sometimes you think it's like watching grass grow, but it did back out about a quarter of an inch. Now there's some more movement, twisting a little. Wait for it. Turns out that's all the further she went, and you might have just barely seen her leg movement there at the end. You can see the burrow has actually been covered pretty well. We just want to see how deep we're going to need to go. Like we got about 5 or 6 inches to go there. just in case she goes for the big escape. We'll be ready. There's our spider hanging out here. You can barely see her there. Empty this stuff out of here. There she goes. Her little egg case. And I think you can see the spider here. My preferred method of getting them into a container is using a brush because it's soft and unlikely to damage the spider, and I just encourage her to move in the direction I want. Hopefully, and in she goes. Ta-da! Okay, here's our beautiful lady. This is the female tigrosa. You can see her in there with her egg case.